Hello, welcome to this week's news supported by Mediaproxy. Now, with trade shows back on the agenda of many organisations, this week's news includes an early NAB preview, as well as news from the Mobile World Congress, which is coming up on 28th of February through to 3rd of March in Barcelona.
One notable company you won't be seeing in 2022 at any of the large shows is Avid, whose CEO released a statement this week stating that due to the ongoing ebb and flow of COVID-19 conditions, they will not be at NAB, NAM or IBC this year.
Yep, it's no big surprise really. There was an interview with Avid from the IBM last year, where in the absence of trade shows, they've been reinventing how they engage and interact with colleagues and customers around the world. They're of course not alone in doing this, so it's going to be interesting to see how the big shows pan out, with NAB coming up in April. Now, there's lots of news from AGA this week, so let's go over to Bryce to find out what's new.
Hi, I'm Bryce Button with AGA Video Systems, and I'm thrilled to let you know about 3 major releases we've had in the last couple of weeks. The first is a brand new Thunderbolt 3 enabled device that supports multi-channel HD and 2K recording and playback. It's called the IOX3. It has bidirectional 3G SDI ports. It has an amazing ability to play 4 channels simultaneously to a connected HDMI display, which also works great with any of the streaming applications you might be utilizing. So really great device. We've also updated our desktop software, including the ability to utilize a brand new open source SDK. Within the support features there, we also have this multi-streaming capability across a range of our I/O kit. We also have new cube support for LUTs. We also have, which is going to be really great for a lot of our users, the ability to play H.264, H.265 in AGA control room. And thirdly, we have brand new mini config software that's largely focused on our HDMI to SDI converters and SDI to HDMI converters, including some great auto pass-through of HDR workflows between the two, as well as the ability to override them when necessary. We also have brand new Dolby Digital support, including Atomos Audio over our most popular high-end HDMI converters like the Hi-Fi 12G. So to learn a lot more about these, please just visit aga.com so you can dig in and really get a great view of all the capabilities that we've just enabled for your workflows.
Thanks, Bryce. Lots going on. Check out aga.com for all the information on X3, the mini config software update, of course, and desktop software version 16.2. Video production company and high-speed storyteller Fuel MediaLab is using Dejero connectivity solutions to transmit broadcast quality video from multiple camera feeds over multiple cellular networks and other IP connections. The signal is sent in real time from speedways across Canada to Dejero rental partner TV2Go's teleport for distribution to various broadcast networks like NBC and TSN.
Forhay has delivered a complete flyaway kit to media and art production based in the United Arab Emirates, providing complete production services from creative concepts to delivery. The kit was designed to provide the technology platform for Emirates Draw, one of the most watched television programs in the UAE, and a live draw and entertainment program broadcast each Sunday in prime time. Now with the MAP flyaway production system, it broadcasts from a different location each week. And now, who needs standards when we have open source? Let's go over to Mr. MXF for his observations and insight.
At the EBU production seminar a few days ago, I gave a short presentation inspired by Colin Eberhardt of Scott Logic. I met him at a financial technology open source event in London. His detailed presentation can be summed up in a few seconds by the brilliant Randolph Munro. By the way, you can pre-order Randolph's new book, What If 2, on his website, and pre-ordering really helps authors. Anyway, the point is that tentpole open source projects like Linux, OpenSSL and ESLint and others tend to be well funded, but they depend on many other packages in all sorts of open source software that are maintained by individuals or small teams, where their maintenance burden can sometimes make the volunteers question why they do it. Now, in collaboration with SMPTE and the EBU, I've put together a questionnaire to help discover if we really have this maintenance problem in media, or am I suffering from some sort of confirmation bias? Now, the European Commission recently published a report saying that for every €1 billion invested in open source, the economy benefited by over €60 billion of return. So if you use products that have open source in them, or if you're a developer or an open source contributor or maintainer, please help us find out what we can do to help reward and recognize those unsung heroes that keep the great swathes of open source infrastructure going. Thanks. Fill in the questionnaire.
Thanks, Mr. MXF. There is a link to the questionnaire in the description below the video. So at the NAB show in Las Vegas, Artel will feature products that simplify broadcasters' shift to hybrid IP SDI and all IP operations. Visitors will have the opportunity to see firsthand how new features and capabilities recently added to the company's award-winning smart multimedia delivery platform in the Open Gear Smart OG bring even greater operational simplicity, flexibility and scalability. They'll also be exhibiting its DigiLink InfinityLink smart multimedia delivery platform, Quora IPPTP switches and FiberLink family of media transport products.
Flowics have announced that the National Lacrosse League, the NLL, is using Flowics Graphics as a primary graphics engine in the United States for the 2021-22 season. With Flowics Graphics, the league has an all-in-one solution that provides broadcast quality graphics, live data integration and fan engagement features in a single platform that simplifies its workflow and reduces costs.
Broadpeak will be sharing the company's latest content delivery network innovations with customers and partners face-to-face at Mobile World Congress 2022. They'll be highlighting their mobile-first CDN solution that optimizes video streaming over mobile networks, in particular 5G, that ensures an exceptional quality of experience for subscribers on pretty much every screen and enhances the energy efficiency of streaming. Check out MWCBarcelona.com for all the news on that event in Barcelona later this month.
Yeah, it's nice to see an exhibition stand again, isn't it? Pixellot, they're the ones who provide AI automated sports video and analytics solutions, has partnered with Morawa Digital to bring quality sports content of the many teams and leagues that have not had coverage up until now. During the 2022 season, Morawa Digital will begin installing Pixellot systems with a goal of connecting hundreds of venues across Austria with the content made available on demand at fans.at.
Cloud-native software as a solution products, Media Shuttle and Signiant Jet from Signiant, are now integrated with Media to Cloud from AWS, meaning that customers can now take advantage of Signiant's SaaS products to transfer content directly into Amazon's simple storage service, Amazon S3, with speed, reliability and security. And once the content is in the S3 bucket, Media to Cloud begins the content analysis and post-processing.
Autodesk is now accepting nominations for the 2022 Flame Award, which honours artists that have created standout work using Flame. Submissions are open now until Tuesday, 15th of March 2022, and more information on the award, including the showreel of 2021 winner Renee Tim, and nomination details, can be found at newpossible.autodesk.com/flame-award. You can look at that link in the description below.
Teradek has received a successful assessment from the Motion Picture Association's Trusted Partner Network for their Core Cloud video platform. The evaluation acknowledges that the Teradek Core Cloud service meets their content security and encryption standards. Core is widely used for live production, offset monitoring and post-production, so great news that Teradek Core is recognised as a trusted platform of the highest security standards to protect this critical pre-released motion picture content. Of course, if this is breached, it could cause severe economic damage to an entire production effort.
That's it for the news this week. Thanks to Mediaproxy for their ongoing support, and thank you for watching. Do check out the KitPlus podcast, where you can find literally hundreds of interviews to listen to on the move. You'll find it by searching your podcast directory for KitPlus, or just head over to kitplus.com/podcast. We'll see you next time.